What is going on, SHIB Army? It's your man Believes in the SHIB studios, here to talk about price action and some of the news that's been coming out, especially one of the big ones. And that news is Coinbase cards may lead to more SHIB adoption. And what does Shaitoshi have going on? Let's check into these things right now. First of all, price action. So trading at 1088.40 and just a nice little sell down. You can see right here, this is continuing to range to the downside. Now, why is that happening while the rest of the market, even though red a little bit right here, seems to be on the verge of another big pump? 28,003 for Bitcoin. Look, when we were at 25,000, we were still at 1,000. Here we are at 28.3, still at 1,000. What is going on? Well, generally speaking, there's a decoupling happening right now between SHIB and the rest of the market, not necessarily the rest of the market. Let me backtrack that and say that the altcoin market, SHIB, is performing and behaving like an altcoin right now. And as such, there are a lot of altcoins that have, after a nice little pump for the beginning of the year, started to struggle just a little bit because it's going to take a catalyst, and it's going to take Bitcoin having the big move. Now, a lot of capital is being put into Bitcoin and Ethereum right now to support those big moves that they're happening right now. But at some point, that money comes out and it goes back into the places where it was before, which in this case is SHIB. So what's going to cause that to happen? Well, I think the announcement of Shibarium is what it's going to be. So let's move on to Bone real quick before we get into information. You can see here just a nice little sideways consolidation trend. You can make some arguments, by the way, that there are patterns forming. You can see a pattern kind of forming here. You can see another pattern kind of forming right here. Not necessarily the most bullish of patterns because it is coming from the upside. So that does signal potentially more downside, but it also signals a breakout one way or another. And when you're down, what you are looking for is a break to one side or another. The market does not like this kind of sideways sort of action. What the market likes to see is a move to the up, a move to the downside, and then trade volume. So I would expect that this is not going to last much longer, and then we will see a move from Bone. I just don't know what direction yet. Now, if it comes down to the 90-cent range, I'm a big-time buyer. If it moves up into the $1.36, I'm probably a big-time profit taker. So let's see how this plays out over the next little while. But the important information, Shaitoshi Kusama posted this, changed his status to in the lab. So could be seen as something big is coming. So we'll put a pin in that, and we'll worry about that a little bit later on as we start to speculate on what it is that Shaitoshi has planned. And another one up here, an article with Shiba Inu at 401, traders and investors exit market. Now, this really talks about historically, quarter two has proven to be investor friendly for Bitcoin holders, alongside participants across the short, mid, and long-term markets have all been exiting the ecosystem. This has added a burden on the shoulders of SHIB. Data from Into the Block revealed that 0.97% of investors holding more than 1 year, 6.54% of the 1 to 12 month investors, and 7.7% of less than 1 month investors have bid adieu to SHIB over the last 30 days. In turn, the aforementioned factors have been making it difficult for SHIB to break above the horizontal consolidation range. This is exactly what I've been telling you for each one of these updates, so that you guys now we're starting to get the regular market is starting to understand it and react to it. So nothing's changed, but we are acknowledging at this point that there is some underlying circumstances going on. But again, let's move back over here. This is about Bitcoin right now. This is about Ethereum right now. It's sucking the oxygen out of the market, but I assure you that oxygen comes back. But the big article for the day, Shiba Inu, Coinbase cards may lead to more SHIB adoption. As per a payment study from last year, among the people shopping online using crypto, 54% used a debit or prepaid card. It's expected that this number will significantly grow in the next few years. Coinbase also announced a partnership with Apple and Google. The aim was to allow users to use their Coinbase card with the payment services of the two tech giants. Therefore, the US-based exchange has taken several initiatives to push for crypto adoption. SHIB is one of the most popular cryptocurrency projects in the world. In just a few short years, the dog-themed project has amassed a massive following. Moreover, with Coinbase's card, Shiba Inu users have found more and more ways to use their favorite dog coin in everyday scenarios. So what we're really saying here is one of the major concerns for cryptocurrency projects such as Shiba is the lack of real-world use case. However, the option to use cryptocurrency in everyday scenarios gives investors the opportunity to use their holdings in their day-to-day life. Now, do you want to sell your SHIB? Do you want to trade your SHIB? Do you want to use your SHIB? Probably not, but at the same time, it's just transactional. So you can buy more. And then, of course, that helps to burn some of the tokens or get them into the native wild and create further use case. So this is a big move, and kudos to Coinbase for being a part of it. All right, guys, that's your update for the day. Shiba Inu, potentially a bigger deal on Coinbase. So looking forward to seeing that, how it plays out. But this is not financial advice. My name is Believes. I'm always right. Thank you so much for tuning in, and we will talk to you again very, very.
Whoa, another shot of the bullet. Loaded, got complex, cocking and pulling. That bottleneck look like the Loch Ness. What are we doing? I'm about to fall out, boy, and the proof's in the pudding. So can we forget